Kia ora and welcome to Business Your Way, a podcast where I take you behind the scenes and look at the strategies, systems and support needed to grow and scale an online service business. One that not only supports you and your family financially, but one that gives you the freedom to live the life of your dreams. I'm taking the many lessons learnt over the last 2 decades of running my own business and working with hundreds of clients to bring you what's working now conversations. I'm pulling back the curtain to bring you real stories from real people, including myself. We're going to talk about everything from how to get clarity on your vision, creating systems so you can automate and delegate, how to hire a kick-ass team that creates raving, returning and referring clients. We're even going to talk about how to kick those limiting beliefs to the curb so that you can flourish in your business. I'm your host, Sandra Julian, an Indigenous mama of 3, fashion-loving sewist and business strategist. Each week, I want to help you dream big, plan well, and do the work to grow and scale your business your way. Kia ora and welcome back to another episode of Business Your Way. This is episode 101. We are now just on the other side of episode 100. It is still August, so the offer I made back in episode 100 is that for anyone who wants to jump into my calendar during the month of August, I am offering free 20-minute laser coaching sessions. There is no strings attached. There is nothing that you have to do other than take a look at the availability in my calendar and book yourself in. You just need to bring one topic that we can talk about. I will give you some laser coaching on that one topic for 20 minutes. This is available to anyone who listens to the podcast for the month of August. So if you are keen to get my eyes on your business, then I encourage you to book some time in my calendar. I've put a link in the show notes, so go and have a look, see what times are available. I know that getting close to the end of the month, my week is fully booked out, but there are still some spaces available, so go get yourself booked in. I am thrilled to be here with you today, just on the other side of that 100th episode, and I'm ready to dive into a topic that is not only a game changer, but also a mindset shifter for every entrepreneur. Today, we're tackling something that many of us have encountered on our entrepreneurial journey, and it's this idea of investing in ourselves and our business, even when financial uncertainty looms above us like this big dark grey cloud. But to give you some context as to why I want to share this with you today is I've worked with countless established Indigenous and female service providers, service-based business owners who have transformed their operations, attracted high-quality clients, and who are now achieving this effortless growth that we all dream of. And it all begins with the power of your mindset and the choices that we make, especially when it comes to investing in our business. So today, we're going to challenge the traditional notion of what it means to invest and explore how making strategic choices can lead to incredible outcomes down the road. But we're also going to address the consequences of not making those crucial investments. When we don't make those decisions, it leads to missed opportunities, stagnation, and staying trapped in the status quo. You end up honoring the status quo of where you are because you're not making that decision to invest in your business, especially when it feels so scary. But before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that you never miss an episode of Business Your Way. Now, before we get into all the nitty-gritty of your mindset makeover, let me ask you a question. Have you ever found yourself hesitating to make an investment because financially it felt too scary? Yep, I've been there, and trust me, I've seen it happen time and time again with other incredible business owners as well. I've had the privilege of working with, I can't tell you how many service providers over my years in business. And all of them get stuck in this concept. And that's the difference between spending and investing. And that's what I really want to drive home for you today in this episode. In order to move your mindset, is we have to think about spending and investing quite differently. When we think of investing, it's not just about parting with your hard-earned money. It's about making a conscious decision to put resources into something that has the potential to give you exponential returns in the future. It's like planting a seed, nurturing it, knowing that with time, care, and the right conditions, that seed will grow into be a mighty tree. Investing in yourself and your business, even when your financial resources are limited, is really like purchasing a plot of land for your dream house with a mortgage. Just as you make that conscious decision to put your resources into something that you know that over time and with care and with that strategic investment, that house transforms into a home where you can raise your family. So similarly with business, investments today, whether that's in education and mentorship or your infrastructure of your business, they lay the foundation for your future success. Your strategic choices shape a thriving and impactful business that will stand tall and be a testament to your belief in a future that is larger than your current circumstances. You have to be able to see beyond your current environment or your current place in business, because all businesses had a starting point. Even those multi-million-dollar public listed companies started small. Not to say that that's where you want your business to end up, but we have to invest in our business and believe in the future that we are building with your business. And I know, I get it. The fear of the unknown can be really daunting. It can really make you sit on the fence for such a long time. But when you think about it, every time that you've pushed yourself out of your comfort zone, you've emerged stronger, wiser, and better equipped to face the challenge. And that's the heart of the mindset shift that we are talking about today. It's like feeling the fear and do it anyway. It can feel daunting. You don't know what the future holds. But I guarantee you, when you allow yourself to invest and over time you nurture it and continue to make strategic decisions, your business will thrive. But it takes this mindset shift that we have to make, and it's usually between that spending mind shift that we have of parting with our money and the investment mindset shift that we are building a future. So, how can you start cultivating this growth-orientated mindset? Well, I believe it begins with recognizing that every investment is a stepping stone towards your future success. Because all of the free information out there is only going to get you so far. It's about embracing the uncertainty, understanding that challenges are opportunities in disguise, and taking the leap even when the financial road ahead seems really bumpy. Because we have to remember that it's not about throwing caution to the wind, which I have to admit that I did for way too many years. It's actually about making calculated risks in our business. When we talk about investing in yourself and your business, it's not a one-size-fits-all scenario. Just as I believe that you have to do business your way, investing in your business is not a one-size-fits-all solution. There are numerous avenues that you can explore, each with the potential to unlock a different aspect of growth for you and your business. So today I wanted to take a look at some different types of investments that other entrepreneurs like you have successfully leveraged in order to grow their business. Now, you have to be discerning for your own business. Where are you at? What is the next investment that makes sense for me? You always have to be asking yourself that question. What is my next best step? And what is my next investment that is going to make my next step forward a building block upon where I've come from and will build the foundations for where I want to go? So you might be at a point where education and skill development is your next investment. Investing in education is like planting the seed of knowledge. Once we have it, we will always have it. And this could look like you enrolling in a course, in a workshop, or attending a conference that is aligned to your business goals and where you're going. So think about how you're gaining your new skills, how you're staying up to date with your industry trends, what's going on in your sector, and becoming that subject matter expert that positions you as the go-to resource in your field. And this is something that I've always invested in. I've always been looking at what will put me on that forefront, what will put me on that edge of what's next. I never want to be behind the 8 ball as such. So always keeping up to date with trends, information, extending your skills that make you the go-to resource in your field. That's what will keep clients coming back to you, and that's what will attract clients to you. Or you might decide your next investment is in a mentor or coach this is a really good investment when you need a guiding light in your entrepreneurial journey. A coach and a mentor offer insights, and they can offer perspective and give you actionable advice that you can use to save you time and prevent other big costs because of the mistakes you make. They can prevent costly mistakes for you, and they can accelerate your growth. So having a coach or mentor that has been there before you, it can help you grow much faster. And just like an athlete needs a coach to reach their peak performance, an entrepreneur benefits immensely from the strategic guidance of a mentor and a coach. But you may have also reached that point in your business where you need to outsource and delegate some of the things that are sitting on your plate. As business owners, we often wear multiple hats and we're doing all the things. But the truth is, you can't excel at everything. And although sometimes I think I can, that's the biggest fallacy out there. Outsourcing tasks and delegating responsibility frees up your time and energy, allowing you to focus on the high-level activities that really will drive your business forward. So sometimes we need to just acknowledge that we need to get out of the weeds and we need to invest in team, especially if we want to grow our business. So we need to look at how we can delegate, and that delegation of tasks or delegation of responsibility in our business requires an investment in other people. We have to invest in outsourcing, or we have to invest in employing. So that's the other, something that not many people think about as investing, is investing in the growth of your business by bringing in a team. And then investing in your personal growth and well-being might not seem directly related to your business, but it is really the cornerstone of success. When you prioritize your self-care, your mindfulness, and that you have a healthy balance between your work and your family, or your work and your personal life, that's when you position yourself to be way more productive, more creative, and actually way more resilient. So you need to also think about investing in your own personal development and well-being, and prioritizing yourself as a human? How are you looking after yourself? Because if you don't look after yourself, then you're not looking after your business. And then there is the investment in your business infrastructure and the tools that you use. Because efficiency is the name of the game in business. And investing in tools, software, and technology there is endless amounts of technology available to us now at such an affordable price. And it's this technology that will help you to streamline your operations and enhance your customer experience that can give you that competitive edge in your marketplace. It frees up your time. So investing in the infrastructure of your business, I think, is super important. So whether that is automating processes or improving communication, the right infrastructure can really boost your ability to scale your business. One of my very first clients, actually, they were an Indigenous service provider, and they invested in outsourcing their administrative tasks, even when the two founders could only pay themselves for 8 months of the year. For the remainder of the 12 months, they didn't take home a pay packet because they just didn't have their funds in their business. But they made the investment and decided that they needed to delegate some responsibilities within their business in order to reclaim their time, which allowed them to focus on building the business. And many years later, they have reaped the rewards. Their growth over the years has been exponential. And now they're one of the leading domestic violence providers in the region, with a reputation that far exceeds what they thought was possible for themselves back in the early days when they couldn't afford to outsource. They could only afford to pay themselves for 8 months of the year, but they moved their mindset from spending to investing, and it all paid off. They made strategic choices about what to invest in next. So I encourage you to reflect on your own business. What are the areas that could benefit from investment? Which types of investment align with your vision and your goals? Because, I said very earlier on, there is no one size fits all. There is only business your way. So your investment strategy could be as unique as your business, and it should be as unique as your business. So you decide, what is your next best step in your business? Do you need to invest in a mentor or a coach? Do you need to upskill? Do you need to bring on a team to free up your time so you can build your business? Or do you just need to invest in yourself and give some priority to your own self-care in order to then be able to make the right next best strategic decision on what your investment is for your business? But what happens if you don't make that investment? That feeling when you are standing on the edge of a diving board, teetering on that decision of, do I leap or do I not? That's a long way. You're standing on the highest diving board. I've been there as a young kid, and, that's a hard decision to make. Shall I dive or shall I not? But imagine stepping back, choosing not to dive in. In the business world, not making strategic investments is really like stepping back from that diving board of growth. And, it's more than just a monetary pause. It's a choice that could cost you dearly in the long run. And one of the most immediate impacts of not investing is the risk of stagnation. It's the risk of going nowhere and staying the same. Because when you choose to step back from that diving board and not take that leap and invest in your business, you are choosing to stay stagnant. You are choosing to stay the same. And without investment in new skills, fresh perspectives, or innovative strategies for your business, you're essentially treading water while your competitors are just swimming right past you. And in today's rapid evolving business landscape, which I know I've talked about before, adaptability is the key. Because when you don't invest in learning and development and staying current with your industry trends, you are really leaving yourself wide open to what essentially is going backwards. You'll find yourself ill-equipped to handle the shifts in the market or the shifts in the way business is being done. By not investing in the tools, the technology, or the infrastructure, you'll find yourself struggling to keep up with your competitors who are leveraging these resources in order to enhance their operations. So your ability to deliver exceptional customer experience could really suffer, and potentially leading into, that decline in your client retention and the decline in your referrals. So whilst business might be going great at the moment, if you don't invest in your business, that competitive edge will really diminish. And I really believe that innovation often sprouts from a willingness to explore new horizons, a willingness to go where it is uncomfortable, go where no one else seems to be going. I'm sure you've heard of the blue water strategy. Don't be the person swimming in the Red Sea. Be the person in the blue ocean, looking for the new opportunities. Because when you're reluctant to invest in your growth, you might inadvertently stifle your creative potential. It's like locking away your most valuable asset, which is your ingenuity. You probably started your business because of something that you knew you could do better if you were out on your own. So don't lose that innovative edge because you're not investing in your business. And here's how I think about it. Investing in yourself and your business is not actually a leap into the unknown. It's a journey that carefully evolves because of your consideration, your assessment, and that calculated risk that you are going to make that is going to lead to a return on that investment. Because I'm not advocating for you to blindly invest, but I'm advocating for you to make strategic choices that align with your goals and your vision. And when you really give careful consideration, assessment, and a dash of calculated risk, you are going to make the right investment. Because every investment should start with a really clear understanding of what you're aiming to achieve. Take some time to define what are your short-term goals, what are your long-term goals. How does this investment that you're going to make contribute to your growth? This is a great question to ask yourself. How does it align with your overarching vision of where you see yourself in 3 to 5 years? And when you have a destination in mind, that path that you're traveling becomes much clearer and it becomes obvious on what you need to invest in. Even though it seems scary, the investments become clear because your short-term goals, your long-term goals, and your overarching vision have created a path on which you need to travel. And then you're weighing up your return on your investment. This is a crucial metric that you want to evaluate. So you need to consider both tangible and intangible returns on your investment. How will this investment impact your revenue, your efficiency, or your customer satisfaction? So your investment might not necessarily be more money in the bank, but it could mean that your operation is more efficient, which then frees up your time in order to grow your business. That might be the return on investment from that first decision that you make. The investment could be on customer satisfaction, and that customer satisfaction we know will lead to that customer being a raving, returning, and referring client. So it's equally important to really look at the tangible and intangible return on investment that you're going to get. And when you evaluate that and you see that return happening, it boosts your confidence. and you become more confident in yourself and your own business acumen to make your next investment choice. So as always, before you dive into investing, because you would do this whether you were investing in the stock market, whether you were investing in buying land or house or whatever those other big investments in your life might be, you have to do your homework. You have to research the investment thoroughly. Read reviews, seek testimonials, and get insights from others who have walked the same path that you are planning to walk. This step not only helps you make an informed choice, but it builds your confidence in the decision that you are about to make. So do your homework when you are going to make that investment decision. If you're feeling a little uncertain, start with a smaller investment and gauge the results. Again, know what you want to achieve from the investment, know what the return is that you are looking for, and gauge that result. Monitor the impact that it's having on your business. Are you seeing the positive changes that you thought that this investment would give you? Is it aligned with your expectations of what you thought it would do for you? Starting small allows you to test the waters to build your confidence before you start committing more resources or investing bigger dollars. And then as you embark on this investment journey, keep an open mind. Be ready to pivot if necessary. I mean, we've all learned what that's like over the last few years. Because sometimes the initial outcomes, they might be different from our expectations. So don't be afraid to adjust your approach based on that real-time feedback that you are seeing as you are traveling that path based on, that investment decision that you've made. You'll know what you are expecting from that investment as you are going. So be prepared to keep an open mind and to pivot and change in order to get that return on investment. Business isn't a straight path. It's a really curly, wiggly line. So expect to travel the wiggly path as opposed to the direct route. But in saying that, also don't expect immediate returns on your investment. Once you've made that investment, allow some time. Take a step back and evaluate the impact of your investment. What are you seeing? What worked well? What could be improved? And treat each investment as a learning opportunity regardless of the outcome. Because I'm a huge believer that we never fail, we just learn. So treat the investment as your learning opportunity. If it didn't get you the outcome that you hoped and desired, did you have the opportunity to change path along the way? Did you pivot in order to make sure that you got the outcome that you were looking for? This mindset of continuous improvement is really the hallmark of successful entrepreneurs. They didn't stay in the status quo. They moved their mindset to being one of, I'm testing, refining, I'm trying, and I'm learning. And that is all about continuous improvement. Our business is not a one and done thing. Our business is evolving every day. And that is because we, as the entrepreneur and owner of our business, we have to have a mindset of continuous improvement. And if there's one thing that I really want you to take away from today, aside from, really driving home the difference between spending and investing, is that each investment that you make is a testament to your commitment to growth and success. The success of you as an individual and the success of your business. It's a pledge to yourself and your business that you're willing to step beyond your comfort zone. You're willing to embrace the path of transformation. Alrighty, let's recap this episode with some key takeaways that will really ignite your growth. So key takeaway number 1, mindset is everything. The foundation of investing lies in your mindset. Shift from seeing investments as expenses to viewing them as seeds for your exponential growth. Takeaway number 2, investing versus spending. Distinguish between spending money and making strategic investments that can lead to transformative outcomes in the future for your business. Takeaway number 3, diverse investment avenues are available to you. You need to explore what makes sense for you and your business. What is your next best step? And explore education, mentorship, outsourcing, personal development, and infrastructure. These are unique pathways for your business growth. Just choose wisely as to what you need next. Takeaway number 4, missed opportunities. We talked about the cost of not investing and how this can result in stagnation and the lack of adaptability and how this can really diminish your competitive edge. Takeaway number 5, strategic decision making. Approach investments with defined goals. Assess the potential return on investment, research thoroughly, start investing small, and embrace the adaptability once you have made that investment. And then takeaway 6 is all about learning and evolution. Every investment is an opportunity to learn, adapt, and improve, regardless of the outcome. We are always learning and evolving. So as you reflect on today's episode, remember that your journey of investing in yourself and your business is a journey of empowerment. It's about believing in your potential and making bold choices. It's about carving a path towards the success that you envision for yourself and your business. You, my friend, have the power to unlock incredible growth. You can achieve that effortless success and create a legacy that is uniquely your own. The choices you make today can ripple through time, shaping the future of your business and leaving a lasting impact on this world. Before you go today, I want to thank you for being here and listening all the way to the end. All the links to this week's episode can be found in the show notes, and you can read a full blog of the episode at sandrajulian.co/podcast. If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure you hit that subscribe button and get new episodes as soon as they're released. If you'd like to reach out to me and chat about anything on today's episode or any of the previous episodes on the podcast, then I've got a link in the show notes so you can leave me a voice message or a video message. I really do look forward to hearing from you. Alrighty, have a productive week and I will talk to you again real soon.